Good morning, wiggle worms. I hope you had a good weekend. Yesterday was Father's Day, so I hope that everybody got to spend some time with their father and got to do some fun stuff. So Miss Rachel's here today with her accordion, so we're going to sing the hello song whenever she's ready. Are getting good at that. I do that also when I go to the daycares in person, and they are really loving doing the sign language for the song. So I hope you guys are too. Today, you can see I've got all my Pete the Cat, everything. So we're going to read Pete the Cat. He's a pretty cool dude, in case you haven't heard. And I thought this one would be good to read first. It's called Pete the Cat, Rock On, Mom and Dad, and it's by James Dean. And I thought we'd read this because we've had Mother's Day in May. Yesterday was Father's Day, and this is just saying that we know they're special and thanks for all that they do for us. So here we go. Pete the Cat, Rock On, Mom and Dad. It's Monday morning, and Pete the Cat is late for school. His alarm didn't go off. Does Pete have to worry? Not at all. Dad has made him breakfast. Mom has packed his backpack. Pete is even going to make the bus. That's awesome. Pete knows that Mom and Dad do so much for him. Dad takes him to get guitar lessons. Mom helps him practice baseball. Every day, Mom and Dad do 100 little things, and Pete realizes that he's never really said thank you. Today, Pete is going to surprise Mom and Dad with something totally awesome. But what should he do? He's thinking. He could make them breakfast in bed. Look what he was going to fix them. Tuna, bread, mayo, pickles for breakfast. He could pick them a bouquet of flowers. That would be nice. He could clean the house, or mow the lawn, or change the oil in Dad's car. That all seems nice, but it didn't seem like enough. Pete really wants to do something that they'll never, ever forget. Pete talks to his big brother, Bob. Bob is the smartest guy he knows. What can I do to tell Mom and Dad how much I love them, Pete asks. This is Bob. It doesn't matter what you do, Bob says. It's how you do it. So long as it's from the heart, Mom and Dad will totally dig it. That gives Pete an idea. There is one thing Pete can do better than any other cat he knows, and that is rock out on his guitar. So Pete writes Mom and Dad a song, and it goes a little something like this. Mom and Dad, you're the best. I love you more than all the rest. Yeah, I do. I cannot count all the things you do. I know it's all because of you. Yes, it is. That I love music, and I love art, and I love you with all my heart. Yeah, I do. It's the best surprise ever. They loved it. That was a really cool thing for him to do, write a song for them. Yes, I like it. This isn't really a Pete the Cat rhyme, but it's a kitten rhyme, so we're going to do it. And it's called One Little Kitten. One little kitten with a tiny mew called for another, and then there were two. Two little kittens climbing up the tree called for another, and then there were three. Three little kittens racing around the floor called for a friend, and then there were four. Four little kittens, frisky and alive, called for a friend, and then there were five. A puppy comes along, hoping for some fun, and all the little kittens run, 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 run. I thought that was cute. Okay, our next one is called Pete the Cat and the Cool Cat Boogie, because you know he really is a cool cat. Look at that picture. He's awesome. He is totally awesome. And this one is by Kimberly and James Dean. All right, here we go. Pete the cat was learning a new dance, the Cool Cat Boogie. Then Grumpy Toad came along. I really dig that song, Pete, but you dance all wrong. Pete did not know what to say. He just turned and walked away. Pete couldn't sleep at all that night. What if Grumpy Toad was right? What if my moves are bad? The thought of not dancing made Pete feel sad. Dancing is like magic when I hear a groovy beat. I'm full of happy in my feet. I won't give up. I love to dance. Let me give it one more chance. Pete was practicing the Cool Cat Boogie when he saw Squirrel. Hey, Squirrel, how do you dance? How do you groove? Can you teach me how to move? Sure, Pete. It's a simple song. Just cha-cha-cha and dance along. There they are, cha-cha-cha-ing. Oh, ouch, Pete. You stepped on my toes. That's not how this dance goes. Pete didn't know what to say. He just turned and walked away. He's sad. But dancing is like magic. When I hear a groovy beat, I'm full of happy in my feet. I won't give up. I love to dance. Let me give it one more chance. Pete was still practicing the Cool Cat Boogie when Gus came along. Hey, Gus, how do you dance? How do you groove? Can you teach me how to move? Sure, Pete. It's a simple song. Just do the robot and dance along. Do you guys know how to do the robot? Miss Rachel does. Ouch, Pete. You bonked me on the nose. That is not how this dance goes. He didn't mean to, but Pete did not know what to say. He just turned and he walked away. But dancing is like magic. When I hear a groovy beat, I'm full of happy in my feet. I won't give up. I love to dance. Let me give it one more chance. Pete was still trying to do the Cool Cat Boogie when Turtle came along. Hey, Turtle, how do you dance? How do you groove? Can you teach me how to move? Sure, Pete, it's a simple song. Just shake your tail and dance along. Oh no, Pete, you fell. You tripped over my shell. Everybody knows that's not how this dance goes. Pete felt like giving up. Poor Pete. Wise old Owl had been watching from his tree. Pete, it doesn't matter how you move as long as you are being you. You are right. I never want to miss a chance to dance. When you hear a groovy beat and you feel happy in your feet, just dance, dance, dance. Okay, that's the end of that, and I'm gonna show you how to do the Cool Cat Boogie. So I don't have music, but I'm going to show you the moves. So hopefully you can see me all right on the camera. My chair over. Okay, the first thing you do is slide to the right and shake your tail. Slide to the left and shake your tail. Jump to the middle and clap, clap, clap. Jump forward, rock and roll. Jump backward, rock and roll. Air guitar. This is what everybody loves, the air guitar. So let's do it one more time. Slide to the right, shake your tail. Slide to the left, shake your tail. Jump to the middle, clap, clap, clap. Jump forward, rock and roll. Jump backward, rock and roll. Then get crazy and play your air guitar. That would be fun if we had music. We could really rock it out, Rachel.
Yeah.
Miss Rachel did really good on that. I hope that was fun for you. Okay. Our last Pete the Cat book for today is called Pete the Cat, 5 Little Ducks by James Dean. Pete the Cat really is cool. I never knew how cool he was until I started reading his books. Okay. 5 little ducks went out to play, with one cool cat leading the way. Pete the cat said, let's splash and swim. But only 4 little ducks jumped in. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. I started out with 5. 4 little ducks went out to play, with one cool cat leading the way. Pete the cat said, let's jump and hop. See how they're going to hop like the froggy. But only 3 little ducks popped up. Wonder where the other one went. 3 little ducks went out to play, with one cool cat leading the way. Pete the cat said, let's try the swings. But only 2 little ducks flapped their wings. 2 little ducks went out to play, with one cool cat leading the way. Pete the cat said, let's run inside, because it's raining. Look at that rain coming down. But only 1 little duck came by. 1 little duck was there to play with one cool cat this rainy day. Pete the cat said, it's me and you. But that little duck left too. Aww. Sad Pete the cat went out to play, but all of the ducks had gone away. He's sad. I know sometimes you get sad when all your friends have to go home. Pete the cat said, hey, what was that? And the 5 little ducks came running back. Quack, 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 quack. There they are, all in a puddle. 5 little ducks all yelled, hooray! They made Pete a treat that day. Pete the cat said, let's all have fun. And they played until the day was done. Aww. And they're all back now. They've got a frog and a birdie and a butterfly and a worm. So they all got to have fun. Well, I hope everyone is doing bookworm and doing well and logging your time and coming in to get your prizes. And it's going to be really fun at the end. So,
our kickoff, yeah.
Yes, the finale is going to be really fun. So I hope you all get your minutes in reading. And I guess this is it. I will see you next week at 11 o'clock. So we're going to sing the goodbye song whenever Miss Rachel's ready. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Have a great week. and hope to see you next